Hi everybody, it's Friday. As Vicky said, this week's theme is beauty portrayed in the media. Honestly, I hate how beauty is portrayed in the media. Beauty seems to only be achieved if you're pretty, cute, beautiful, tall, skinny, wear fashionable clothes, and you see models in magazines such as Vogue and they look perfect, or what we consider to be perfect looks-wise. But actually that's not really the models, that they've been photoshopped. It's blindingly obvious because nobody has perfect skin, nobody has perfect eyes, nobody has perfect anything. I think that technology nowadays is great. I mean, look, we're on the internet right now, aren't we? That's such a beautiful thing because it connects the entire world together. But sometimes technology can go a bit too far. What's the point in editing the way that people look to make them look perfect when actually nobody can achieve this perfection? And people still strive to look perfect when actually it is impossible without changing who you really are. So if people are all striving for this perfection, but perfection isn't actually possible, does that mean that, according to the media, beauty can't actually exist? No, because everybody is different. Nobody can achieve these high goals we set ourselves in life. But we will never set ourselves these high goals if it wasn't shoved in our face all the time of, this is how we should look, this is how we should live our lives. I see girls as young as 5 or 6 or 7 who are wearing clothes that you wouldn't even want to see on a young adult, such as horrible, revealing clothing. And it's such a horrible thing to see. Why are these girls dressed like that? When I was their age, I was wearing sleeveless fleeces and mountain trousers because I didn't know any different. I didn't mind it. I loved it. I wore what I wanted to wear and I wasn't forced into wearing these clothes. The important thing was I didn't care what people thought about me because I didn't think that people should care what I look like because surely that shouldn't matter. This certain image that's forced upon people nowadays, I didn't have that when I was born. When I was young, I just lived my life however I wanted to because it wasn't forced on me how I should live, how I should read all these certain magazines and have boyfriends and all that boring rubbish stuff. And on the matter of skin tone, people constantly comment on how pale I look. And they seem to comment on it as if it's actually something I should be bothered about. It doesn't bother me. Why should I have a darker skin tone? Because that's not me. I am pale. There's nothing wrong with that. If people actually cared how pale I am, and they judge me as a person because of it, then why would I want to even interact with them if they're going to be that shallow? The other day, I was talking to my friend, and he told me that his 12-year-old sister had had a fake tan. She's 12! I mean, she doesn't even have pale skin. She's actually quite naturally tanned. Yet she's having a fake tan because apparently this is how everybody should look. They should all have fake tans and dyed blonde hair and loads of makeup all over their face. It's just so annoying. The only people who I wouldn't be willing to call beautiful are people who are ugly, who have ugly personalities. I don't care what people look like, but if they're horrible or shallow or just uninteresting to me, I don't want to talk to them. It's simple as that. A lot of people, especially young people nowadays, strive to be popular. But it seems that nowadays if you want to be popular, you have to change who you are. You have to act how other people want you to act instead of how you want to act yourself. Popularity isn't all it's cracked up to be. When I was 11, I strived to be popular. I wanted to have lots of friends. And one day, on a non-school uniform day, I went in wearing fashionable clothes, you know, a bit of makeup, all that kind of rubbish. And suddenly everybody was really nice to me, and I thought, you're only doing that because of the way I look. It made me realise how shallow the people I was trying to impress were, and I no longer wanted to try and be friends with them. I just started being myself, and I ended up making much better friends who I think are so much better, not because of the way they look, but their personality. I get on well with them. As I grew older and more open-minded and educated, I suppose, I veered away from the whole trying to be popular and getting on with every single person, because I just found it pointless. Why should I try and be accepted by people who I don't even agree with in any way? I have a final message for everybody watching. Just be who you want to be, and don't let other people stop you from being you, because being somebody else isn't as good, because it's not you. I hope to see everybody else's opinions on this matter, because it's quite a touching subject. It's quite a complex subject, so yeah. Bye!